name is Heitor. I work for the Brazilian Health Agency, and I came to present to you our Health Information Exchange project. It's called TISS, it's TISS, and it accounts for, in Portuguese, Supplementary Health Information Exchange. In Brazil, we call the health private market as supplementary. And I have prepared first some information for you about Brazil. I can assume that it's hard for you sometimes to get information about Brazil. So I brought some figures which I believe would help us understand the dimensions that we are talking about when we are developing a national information project. Then I briefly explain how the Brazilian health system is organized, what is TISS policy, and then we go to radar TISS. The Brazilian health system is a pluralistic public and private system. We have a universal public system, free of charge at point of care. Its funding and management is shared among federal, state, and municipal levels. And we also have a big market for voluntary private health insurance. At least 55% of the Brazilian population has health plans, private health plans.
What's the fair difference between public?
Most of the providers, they have dual entrance. So most providers, they offer service for the public insurance and also for private insurance. We have some providers that are exclusive for each of them, but somehow people assume that the private insurance offers a better quality care. At least we can guarantee that private insurance offers readily access, which is the main flaw of the public system. So if you manage to reach the public system in an emergency, but for a ordinary care, make an appointment, it's really hard to achieve the system. This TISS is its policy that ANS has developed to standardize the health information exchange between health plans and providers in Brazil. TISS is actually a set of standards designed to streamline this exchange of information. These standards rely on the XML scheme for messaging, ICD-10 for technology, and the security and privacy norms. They are based on the Federal Board of Medicine in association with the Brazilian Society for Informatics. Radar TISS is a survey that we do in the market to see how is going the implementation of TISS policy is going on. And we have already done two campaigns. The first one was in October 2007 and the second one in April 2008. So what will be the future of radar TISS? We expect that radar TISS becomes a more comprehensive research about the TISS implementation, incorporating not only those technical aspects that I briefly summarized here for you, but also economic aspects of the TISS implementation. We have already done a pilot study based on this e-health impact methodology to assess how much the health plans and providers in Brazil, how much did it cost to implement. Also, we would like to be assessing some institutional aspects that will be evolving in the Brazilian health system due to TISS implementation in the market. For example, if there any change in the structural payment of the health plans to the providers, information that ANS will be able to gather from the market now that health plans have those data exchanged electronically, and they will have that data available readily for us. Things like that. Alright, so that's it that I have to present to you. I hope you can welcome us in the near future there in Brazil.
Have you done any evaluation of how your doctors like the system and how patients like the system?
Right. You mean TEPR policy or the whole system in general? Okay. Of course, there are resistance to an implementation of a policy at this dimension, and doctors in general complain about the investment they need to do in terms of technology for their offices to adopt the TEPR standards. To develop the TEPR policy, we have organized a committee comprised by providers, health plans, NS coordinating representative of doctors and providers. The policy is discussed and the change, those timetable was agreed in that committee. So we believe that the doctors will be adhering to the TEPR policy gradually.
If I recall correctly, the Brazilian government undertook to write in Java much of the code for the system, and that's provided to the doctors without cost. They only have hardware costs to support it.
I beg your pardon? Okay.
The Brazilian government provides the EHR system, does it not? So the doctors only need to buy laptops or corresponding hardware.
That's right. That's right. The forms, they are standardized, all those forms that they show you. And the doctors, the health plans provided the doctors with the forms. So when the patients go to the doctor's office, those forms are filled in and they are sent to the health plan. And then NS collects only the aggregate information about these transactions. So for the doctors, they are requiring only the hardware, the software for required for the transaction. So this is also a problem. Who is going to pay for the software for the transaction? The health plan or the provider? So this is negotiating between them. And but since the forms, they are all standardized, no matter which health plan is using it. So if you as a provider buy a solution, this solution can be used to any providers or any health plan, different health plans.
There was hope at one point that we would sell the system to Portugal and other Portuguese-speaking countries. Is there anything come of that?
Yes, I don't think so, although I know a little bit of the Portuguese health system, and their health system is quite similar to ours. It means that they have a universal public system there, and also have health plans there. So we have many similarities, but I don't know if they are moving toward this investment in terms of standardize the health information exchange between health plans and providers there. Occasionally ANS organize international seminars and conferences in Brazil, and we have never invited a Portuguese presenter, but I think we should have done that before. Thank you very much for